midst of my problem, God delivered me. In the midst of my storm, and because he delivered me, he's able to deliver you. Don't worry about it, baby. You still have a promise on your life, and your promise is greater than your affliction. Now I'm going to transition into Jeremiah 33. Jeremiah was locked up in prison. Jeremiah was bound. That means he couldn't go as he pleased. Have you ever wanted to just go to the store and buy some bread and milk? I'm not even talking about shopping. I just want to go buy some ribs. I just want to go buy some chicken. I just want to buy some peanut butter and jack. But I got to scrape pennies. I got to scrape quarters to even go buy that. I'm locked up. I don't know how I'm going to get to work because I need gas in my car. And I run off super unleaded. I run off premium. You know I'm in trouble. I'm trying to see now. When I was looking for a job, I went to so many job fairs. I said, Lord, is this the one? Or should I keep going to others? And it just seemed like my help wasn't going to come. I was locked up. I couldn't sleep at night. And my wife was looking at me saying, baby, just relax. I can't relax because the promise has not been fulfilled. But what I had to learn was, while you're waiting on your promise, it's important what you do. You got to learn the value of your affliction. You got to learn the value of the trial that you're going through. Because if you learn the value, you won't have to go through that again. If you learn the value, like my mama would say, if you learn, baby, stop running to and fro and get somewhere and sit down. You'll learn how to hold on to something. If you hold on to something, you'll learn how to put it up, that when times really come, you'll have something stored. That's why God is saying, bring your tithes and your offering into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house. I just come to serve you notice. God is able to do more with 10% than we can do with 90%, because we blow the 90 and God saves the 10, and then we go to God for the 10. Look at that. What kind of math is that? Where the little bit becomes much when you place in the hands of the Lord. Come on, give him praise. Woo. Come on, give him another hand of praise. I gotta come through here now. Y'all pulling on me. Jeremiah 33:1. God is saying, not only do I remember everything about you. Guess what? Jeremiah was locked up in prison, and the Lord had to come to him for the second time. But that's what I like about God. He is willing and able. He is long suffering. He is patient toward us. He's gentle toward us. He's meek toward us. We get impatient quick. We don't want to wait 2 minutes. Wait, babe, I got to put on my shoes. You better hurry up before I leave you. I remember I was trying to get to church, and I used to leave my family. I'm up there singing praise and worship, and then the bishop walked in and said, Bert, where's your family? Bishop, they weren't ready. Well, if your family wasn't ready, then you weren't ready. How can you go pick up everybody else and you can't even bring your family to church? There's an imbalance going on. Let me get off of that one. But Jeremiah was in prison, and what God said, I'm going to fast forward to verse 3. What God told him was this: call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things. So this is 3 things here that I want to point out to you. The first thing is action on your behalf. God is telling you to call unto him. That's just a simple action. When Jesus was walking on the water, and Peter said, bid me to come, he said, come on out, Peter. So Peter stepped out on the water. But when Peter got tossed with the winds, and he started worrying about his situation and his problem, but not the problem solver, he began to sing. But Jesus said, look at me, I am the one. And then so he realized that and said 2, 3 simple words: Lord, save me. It's just that simple. It doesn't take a theological expression. It doesn't take a mathematical equation. You don't have to talk calculus, baby. All God want to hear you say, Lord, save me out of my problems. Save me out of my affliction. And so he said, God said, it's just this simple. If you call on me, I will answer thee. Not answer somebody else. You know, my wife can call me, but my son may answer. She can call my daughter, but I may answer, because we all got L in the end of our name. But when God calls you, when you call on God, he can identify you, because the very hair on your head is numbered, because he created you. He knew who you were before you even manifested in the flesh. God knew you because he predestined you. So he said, call unto me, and you'll cause me to go into action. And the first action is, I will answer. I will answer. So God said action. The second thing is this, acknowledgement. Somebody read about Proverbs. I know you read about the giving, and that's wonderful. You have to give, but there comes a time when you have to lay all substance aside and give yourself unto the Lord. So the Lord is saying here, trust in me with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge me. In all thy ways acknowledge me, and I will, God will direct your path. He is the director, and because he's the director, he needs acknowledgement. And when you acknowledge him by calling on his son, when you call on Jesus, he said this, I will answer you. But the second thing I'll do is show you great and mighty things. In other words, he's not showing up empty-handed. He's not showing up trying to figure out what you need. But when the Lord comes, he has his reward with him. When the Lord comes, he's coming to deliver you with a mighty hand. He's coming with a strong hand. He's coming to manifest himself and to show you great and mighty things. And to the extent that, you know, we expect certain things. When mama come visit, mama's gonna cook a little bit. When mama come visit, we're gonna go to Golden Corral. We're gonna go eat on some buffet. We're gonna get collard greens some kind of way. We're gonna have a little bit of cornbread. We're gonna dine and we're gonna fellowship. And that's wonderful. And that's some great things. I expect that. Mama may even try to leave a little money. She may try to, no matter what the denomination is, she may say, baby, I left a little something under the pillow. Baby, on the road, hey, go a little gas money. Mama's trying to prepare you for your journey. But what God is saying, now not only will I call you into action, not only will I show up with special acknowledgments, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to take it to the next level. I'm going to give you some amazement. What do you mean amazement? I'm going to blow your mind, because you can only think about a certain amount of things, but the God that I serve, he's able to do exceedingly. He's able to do abundantly. He's able to do above all you ask or think, because he's God. What he's saying is this, the more you call him, the more he'll answer. The more he answers, the more he'll show. And the more he shows you, is the more he'll blow your mind. The more how he shows you great and mighty things that you have no need of. That problem that you're dealing with, that you couldn't see no end, he will show you the end of that situation. That wall that was standing in front of you, he will give you the power. He will remove that wall. He will remove that block. Let me escalate a little bit. That mountain that they were singing the song, I'm climbing up the rough side of the mountain. God said, I never told you to be a mountain climber, but I told you to be a mountain destroyer. I told you to speak to the mountain, and it will be dissolved, and it will be cast out of your way, because the God we serve, he's able to do mighty things. He will show you things that you could never imagine. He will bring you through the unthinkable. He will bring you out of the unconceivable. He will